as I will share something special with you. So, guys, let me see. So, as I said, once again, you will receive a grade as a team, right? So there is a grade which is going to be based on the quality of the poster itself and the process that you guys have had so far. But then, regarding the presentation itself, each one of the members of the team is going to receive an individual grade. So it means that it doesn't matter if a person in your group perhaps does not have a very good performance, that's not going to affect you in any way, because each one of you is going to be graded individually, okay? Which of course at the same time means that each one of you needs to, talk basically. So that's how it works. Apart from that, guys, as I said, we need to have a format for your presentation. So that means that you need to organize the whole presentation in a specific way. So the way you organize the information and the way you interact with your audience needs to follow a format. And that format we're gonna use, let me share my screen with you, is this, guys. I don't know if you have ever heard about this, an elevator pitch. Have you ever heard about that, guys?
No, teacher.
Okay, guys. So let me just share with you something else that I want you to see. So basically what happens with a elevator pitch is that it is a format that pretends to be specific enough, but general enough also to cover a topic, but it goes straight to the point and it gets a very clear organization that helps you um, show your point to your audience, basically. And that's the format we're gonna use. One of the characteristics that elevator pitches have is that they are brief. They are very short, actually, and we are not going to follow the format. I mean, exactly like that in terms of time, but yeah, but we will do in terms of organization. So I will share my screen again, and then and I will show you a brief video that I would like you to watch, just to give you some additional context, guys. So let me know if you guys can see my screen. Can you guys?
Yes, teacher, we can.
There you go. So let's watch this video, please.
¿Imaginas que un día entras en un ascensor y ahí está precisamente esa persona que puede ayudarte a financiar o lanzar tu proyecto? ¿Qué le dices mientras vais de la planta 0 a la planta 12? ¿Eres capaz de presentar la esencia de tu idea de una forma convincente? Esto es un elevator pitch. Tienes 20 segundos.
¿Sabes que el otro día mi madre no pudo recogerme al salir del instituto y tuve que coger el autobús?
No, no, no. Vete al grano. Engánchale desde el principio. Dales unos datos impactantes.
¿Sabe usted que 6.000 niños cada día mueren por la falta de agua pura? El agua es un derecho universal y esta gente tiene que caminar 15 kilómetros cada día solo para obtener 20 litros de agua.
¿Sabes cuánto petróleo hace falta para hacer el maletín que tú llevas? Si para hacer solo una hamburguesa hace falta 1,5 litros, imagínate.
¿Sabías que en esta ciudad hay chicos que juegan al fútbol por la calle descalzos? Eso es inaceptable.
Entonces, he pensado en crear el proyecto Cangura.
No, no has pensado, lo has hecho. He creado el proyecto Cangura.
He creado el proyecto Cangura, un proyecto donde jóvenes como yo cuidamos de niños de padres divorciados para que así ellos tengan un poco de tiempo libre para hacer lo que quieran.
Muy bien. Y ahora, al grano, ¿qué quieres de él?
Porque usted tiene dinero, ¿verdad? Un poco de contribución económica nos iría bien, bastante bien.
Espera. Tienes que decirle para qué. Dile lo que vas a hacer con su ayuda.
Intentaremos construir pozos de agua limpia.
No, no intentaremos. Lo vamos a hacer.
Vamos a construir pozos de agua limpia para la población de Otfal. Necesitamos 2.000 euros para construir estos pozos y para que estos niños puedan beber.
Él no te va a dar dinero aquí. Tu propósito es lograr verle de nuevo.
Si quieres te doy mi teléfono y...
Pídele su tarjeta.
¿Me podrías dar tu tarjeta y te llamo algún día de estos?
No, algún día de estos no. Mañana.
Le llamaré esta tarde si usted me puede dar su tarjeta y así podemos concretarlo todo. Muchas gracias.
No se va a arrepentir.
¿Ves? Una conversación de ascensor es una fantástica oportunidad para vender tu proyecto. Si te encuentras en una situación así, aprovéchala.
Okay, guys. So that's of course, I selected this resources in Spanish to be as clear as possible. But as you can see, what this format pretends, it's precisely that, to be as clear as possible, so you can, let's say, in a very short period of time, not just show pretty much the scope of your project and what you expect to achieve with your project, but even also to get to any sort of support and resources if that's the case. Okay, so as you can see, the elevator pitch is called like that because it's somehow like a metaphor of the time you normally require. So it's like, imagine that you need to tell your project idea to this person in just what an elevator trip takes, you see. So it's like a very short period of time, and it might take less than a minute. So that's why it's called like that, just to refer to the amount of time it normally requires. In this case, I'm not expecting you to do your presentation in 20 seconds. Of course not. This is not a plan. But the plan here is how you organize it, as you'll see with the other resources I'll share. And that's exactly what we want. Because of course, groups are going to have way more time. In this case, it's not 20 seconds, it's not 1 minute. You guys will have more time, but more or less your presentations will take around 5 minutes. But the point here is to be as clear as possible and go straight to the point. We know that yesterday you guys were working on this format, but that format is the information you need for your presentation, but you can organize it in so many different ways. And the point here is to organize it in a way which is attractive for the audience. And that format that we were working on yesterday, well, it's not very attractive. I mean, it's interesting regarding the process we follow, but perhaps it's not very engaging. And that's part of what we are going to do, just to try to be as effective as possible. So that being said, guys, I'll share with you in this moment two links that I suggest you guys watch and read, basically. So let me just share my screen again to show you those two resources. So the first one is this one. It's called How to Create an Elevator Pitch with Examples. Okay, so they tell you here exactly what an elevator pitch is. Please read this very slowly, carefully, so you know exactly what's there. This article has got 4 different sections. It says how to use an elevator pitch, what to say, what not to say and do, and elevator pitch examples. Okay, so this article is just perfect. It gives you everything you actually need. Okay, so that's what I'd like you guys to do first, and then we've got this other article, which is just an 8 minutes read article, and it's pretty much the same thing here. What you find here, but perhaps they show you. It's this one. This one is more about the foundations of an elevator pitch, like the basics of it, and this one gives you specific tips and steps also. So that's why I also like this one, and I also selected this one because it gives you clear steps regarding how to prepare that elevator pitch. It's not an elevator pitch per person. It's not like each one of you has got to prepare a different presentation itself. No, it's like you guys as a group will create an elevator pitch all together. And of course, you can cover different parts. And these 2 articles are going to give you ideas on that. So guys, I'd like to know if you have any question, any doubt about that? No?
No.
No. No,
Okay,
teacher.
guys. Just to summarize, that means that in the presentation, you need to bring your poster, right? Which is what we're going to be working on today. And also, you need to prepare your presentation using this format, the format of an elevator pitch. This is key for you to use it, because I will put the links here, because that's how I'm going to grade that presentation. So if it's a presentation that has no structure, if it's just a regular presentation with no elements like this, well, in that case, the grading, of course, it's going to be affected. So that's why it's important to keep in mind this format, because you know that that's how we are going to evaluate. So give me a sec as I share this on the WhatsApp group as well. Here we go. So the two links are right there. So I will start then. We're going to go to the breakout rooms so I can start visiting each one of the teams. As you wait for me to get there, you can, of course, continue working on your format and the information that you're preparing. But also, if you've got the time already, you can start working on this elevator pitch. Remember that as we finish with each one of the teams, you guys can leave, because this is going to take some time. And I know that I will need this whole time to visit each one of the teams, and hopefully, and I will do my best so I can finish with all the teams today. Okay, we're gonna do this as good as possible so we can have this time. Okay, guys, so let me just create the rooms now. Then you will go there. Please enter your rooms, and in 2 minutes I will start with the first group. I will choose the groups randomly, so it means that I'm not necessarily going to start with a team number 1 and finish with the number 11. No, I will choose them randomly. So just wait patiently. Okay, guys. So let me know if you have any question before we start doing this, please. Is there any question before we start, guys?
No,
No,
teacher.
teacher.
Okay, great, guys. So let's go.